Welcome back to Wine and Whiskey with Steve. Today, Maestro has given me a break, which is good because, again, we just came back from a 10K run and doing a tasting right now is painful for the liver. Okay, so here we go. LCBO wines on sale for the month of April. We have about 18 of them. We're gonna review them from lowest to most expensive. Now, before we go any further, I want to thank you for those that have subscribed to our channel. And as you're watching, if you've tasted any of the wines, if you have any recommendations, please comment below. I love nosing wine, I love tasting wine, but even more than that, I like to talk about wine. Okay, so let me know what's in your glass. Let me know if you've tried any of the wines that we're trying on the show. What do you think? How much did you pay for them from your liquor store? Okay, so the first wine that we're taking a look at, this guy over here, is El Goru. El Goru. Big hair, big beard. Kind of looks like me back in the day. Still got the beard, but the hair not so much anymore. This guy is from Jumilla, Spain. And he is on sale now. I think he's only about $1 off, right? Only $1 off, so if I get that correct. So $13.95 down to $12.95. You know, not a big savings, but this wine is a freaking quality wine. So just the fact that it's a quality wine and it's on sale, that's the bonus. What are we getting in the bottle with this guy? This guy, I believe he is primarily Monastrell. So in Spain, Mourvedre, which is a typical French grape, is called Monastrell. So you have Monastrell makes up the primary component of the blend. Then we have some Syrah, and then we have Petit Verdot. So the Mourvedre is going to give the wine a lot of structure. It's going to give it a lot of tannins. The Syrah is going to give it a nice blueberry, dark fruits, a little bit of black pepper, and it's also going to give it some body, some weight in the mid palate. And the Petit Verdot is going to give it color. Okay, Petit Verdot is a very, very, very dark grape. I mean, it's in its name, right? Petite, small, Verdot, black. So that's what you're going to get by blending those grapes together. Now, in the palates and the aroma, what are we going to get in this guy? What's it going to be like when he's in the glass? You're going to get that black fruit. You're going to get the blueberry. You're going to get a little bit of the black pepper. You're going to get some spice in there. But what you're also going to get in there is you're going to get a little bit of vanilla, and you're going to get the vanilla in there because of the American oak that's being used. They're not using too much. I think about maybe 5 months to 6 months of American oak, but it's very well integrated. Awesome wine. What are we going to pair this wine with? Off the top of my head, I'm thinking pork shoulder. Pork shoulder, maybe some sirloin, pepper steak, and cheese-wise, because this wine has big tannins, you want a cheese that's fatty, firm and sharp. So I think with this one, any type of a firm cheese, sharp cheese is going to be good. Pecorino is a good choice with this guy. Okay, wine number 2. So from here, we're going to move over here. So from Spain, we're going to France. And this wine, crazy. So in previous videos, I talked about this guy before, okay? Chapoutier, Michael Chapoutier. Never forget that name. Belleruche is the name of this wine. And this wine is coming from south of France, coming from the Rhone region. And the price point is crazy. $3 off. $3 off. It's unbelievable. $3 off. It's already a quality wine. Paying, I think it's about $16.70. Double check. $16.70, I think, is the regular cost. $3 off. So it's a 3 off of 16. Okay, so that's going to be $13.70. Need the calculator for that one. Anyways, so yeah, crazy, right? So what's in this glass? The grapes that are going in here, so it's coming from the Rhone. This is Grenache dominant. Grenache and Syrah. In the glass, this guy's going to be a little bit like to the ruby garnet color because it's primarily Grenache is the main grape in there. In terms of the way that the wine was made, so this wine was made using no oak. Okay, so Chapoutier is a winemaker who loves to express terroir and the characteristics of the grape varietal. So very, very minimal oak usage in his wines. In this wine in particular, no oak at all. I believe it is 6 months in concrete and 6 months in stainless steel. So beautiful expression of the Grenache and the Syrah grape are in this bottle. So Chapoutier is not using any wood. So in terms of the tannin level now, right? Tannin level is going to be a lot lower in this wine. He's going to be silky smooth in the mouth. You're going to get a lot of raspberry. I think the strawberry raspberry that comes through in the Grenache. And then you're also going to get a little bit of the blackberry, like blueberry from the Syrah. Because you have the Grenache and the Syrah working together here, you don't really have the black pepper coming through in this wine, which is typical of Syrah. It comes off more like a white pepper in the mouth. And again, the tannins are silky smooth. This guy is like, I'm not gonna say he's like butter in the mouth, but he's just he's so smooth. Actually, you know, it's kind of like if you have beef tenderloin, right? It's that smoothness in the mouth. What else are we gonna say about this guy? What are we gonna pair him with? See, I wouldn't pair this with beef tenderloin just because I feel that this wine has too much body for a beef tenderloin. It's got such ripe fruits that I think it will overpower a beef tenderloin. So it needs something with a little bit more character and flavor. I would like this with a herb crusted lamb, but not lamb shoulder or lamb leg. I want the lamb loin here because the tannins in the wine aren't big, right? So if you have big tannins, you want a lot of fat. If you have little tannins, then you want lean, right? So pork loin is nice and lean. Lamb loin, nice and lean. But this guy can also go with pork. You could do barbecue. Let's try that. You can do barbecue pork loin with this. You can do barbecue veal chop with this. Awesome. So in terms of your herbs you're using, you can use some thyme and some garlic and you're good to go with that. And in terms of cheeses, Grenache and Manchego, I love that. I love Grenache Manchego. So that's it. Chapoutier. Okay, here we go. Wine number 3. So we're going from France, now going to Italy. Where are we going in Italy? We are going to, I believe it's Tuscany for this guy, Monte Antico. And I think the translation for that is ancient mountain. All of you Italians out there, feel free, comment below. If I'm right, give me a thumbs up, like. Brother-in-law, get in there, comment. Okay, back to the wine. Monte Antico, $2 off. This wine, it boggles my mind. It boggles my mind how well this wine is made, but then again, to have it at a reduced cost is best value. Crazy. $15.95, $2 off now, so $13.95. Crazy. What's in the bottle? Sangiovese. Sangiovese, 80%. 80% Sangiovese, 85% Sangiovese, 85% Sangiovese. No, 85, 80, 80, 85. Don't kill me on the 5%. Comment in below if I'm wrong. I think it is 80%. 80% Sangiovese. No, 85. I'm gonna go 85. 85% Sangiovese, 10% Merlot, 5% Cabernet Sauvignon. So what does that mean? If he's from Tuscany and he contains that high percentage of Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon, we have a little Super Tuscan here. So we have a baby Super Tuscan. Now, this guy in the mouth, what's he going to taste like in the mouth? You're going to get your classic cherry coming from the Sangiovese. You're going to get your plum coming from the Merlot. Just the smallest hit of cassis coming from that Cabernet. But it's primarily cherry and plum that you're getting on this guy. Now, you're also going to get a little bit of vanilla in there because this guy spends a good 12 months. 1 year in Slovenian oak. But not all of it is in Slovenian oak. They have 80%. 80% goes into Slovenian oak, and then there's 20% goes into your small little French barriques. Okay, and that's where you're picking up on some of those sweet baking spices. You're getting that vanilla in there. You may even get a little bit of cinnamon and some chestnut in there. But phenomenal wine. And then it spends a year in the bottle. So he's got 12 months, 1 year of maturation in wood, and then 1 month in the bottle. And he's only $16 and now he's $2 off. mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling how they're doing it. Now, what the heck are we gonna have this guy with? Well, he's from Italy, so we're just gonna say spaghetti, right? Spaghetti meatballs. You can do that. You can do spaghetti and meatballs, no problem. This guy's an awesome charcuterie wine. Okay, so whatever you have, Parma ham, you have some. Prosciutto is a little bit sweet. I like whiter wines with the prosciutto, a little bit more acidic. So with this guy, I like Parma ham. You have salami. For your cheese, Parmesan Reggiano, can't go wrong. Okay, here we go. Wine number 4. So from Italy, we're going to Italy. We're going to Italy. We're staying in Italy. We're staying in Italy for this one. I'm probably picking all these Italian wines because I feel bad for all my Italian friends out there. Sorry, World Cup. Maybe in the next 4 years. Comment, like, subscribe. Okay, so this guy, what are we doing with this guy? Rocca, delle Macie, Chianti, Riserva. Okay, Tuscany, Italy. This guy, I get $2 off. This is a phenomenal wine. For a Chianti, this is a really, really well-made Chianti. So from $15.95 down to $13.95, same price as the Monte Antico previously. So what are we going to get in the bottle of this one? Sangiovese. 90% Sangiovese, 5% Merlot, 5% Cabernet Sauvignon. And this guy, this guy is nice. This guy is nice in terms of the maturation with this guy, okay? So they're not cheap here. They're going all out. This is a Chianti Riserva, okay? Not Chianti Classico, just Chianti Riserva. But he's spending a good 2 years. 2 years in Slovenian oak, okay? So there's a lot of time there for reactions to take place, molecules colliding, lots of transformations happening, lots of different compounds being formed. So in the glass, what's this guy going to be like in the glass? What's he going to be like in the mouth? Cherry. Sangiovese, you're going to get your cherry. You're going to get your leather. You're going to get a little bit of plumminess from the Merlot. And there's a little bit of, there's a smoke going on in there. You may pick up on a little bit of rosemary as well. Okay. What are we going to pair this guy with? Pizza. Okay, because the acidity from the Sangiovese. So when you're pairing acid in a wine, you got to neutralize that acid somehow, right? So you're going to neutralize it with salt, okay? And you're going to get that in a proper pizza, okay? So make sure you put in some sausage in there, you put some cheese in there. Like you do a smoked sausage and provolone pizza. That's it. That's all you need. And if you want to have this with charcuterie, you're good to go with charcuterie. Awesome wine, incredible value. Okay, here we go. Wine number 5. Are we going here? We're here again. Italy for the third one in a row. I'm feeling really bad for the Italians, I guess. So, incredible value wine. Enzo, Vincenzo, Valpolicella. This is coming from Veneto, Italy. And he is $2.50 off right now, from $17 down to $14.50. Okay, great buy. Very different style wines from our previous 2 Italians that we looked at. And that's what we're trying to find also when we were making these recommendations. We want variety. Okay, yes, we're stuck in Italy, but they are different wines, right? We had a Super Tuscan, we had a Chianti Riserva. Now this is your Valpolicella. So in terms of the winemaking processes here, very different, right? So Ripasso method is being used. So they're taking the marks, the skins left over from the Amarone grapes, and they're putting those over the Corvina and Rondinella. Those are the grapes that are going into this wine, okay? So that gives it a little bit more structure, gives it a little bit more tannin, a little bit more acidity, a little bit more character. Now, in the mouth, what's this guy going to be doing in your mouth? He's going to be pleasing your taste buds. This guy is very nice and he's very smooth in the mouth. You're going to get lots of dark fruits with this one. This guy, you're going to get prunes. You're going to get some prunes. You're going to get there's going to be a raisiny character to them because of from the dried skins and leftover juices from the Amarone grapes. And then you're also going to get you're going to get like little coffee notes. So you get your prune in there. You're going to get your raisins, a little bit of coffee. Sometimes you get some balsamic notes in there, sweet balsamic, which I really love in a wine. And you are going to also pick up on a little bit of sweet baking spices, maybe like a little bit of clove, maybe a little bit of cocoa too. Okay, it spends about They don't really say how long exactly in terms of the maturation for this guy. I do believe it's anywhere between about 6 months to a year that he is spending in oak. Now, so this wine is going to be, he's very smooth. I would say, he's got medium to full body. There is some acidity. The tannins, I don't find the tannins too high in this wine, but he does have medium tannins, so medium tannins, medium acidity. I would love this wine. I've had this wine before. I think the best thing that I've had this wine with would be beef shank. Okay, a nice, slow cooked, gelatinous, fall off the bone beef shank. Now, underneath the beef shank, to pick up on all of those juices and stuff, there's different things you can do. You can do polenta underneath, but I would like to do some type of a mushroom risotto. Yeah, it sounds rich, okay, but your beef shank on top of the mushroom risotto, and then you take some of the Parmesan cheese or pecorino and you just grate it over that, and look, I got goosebumps. You're in heaven, okay? So that's awesome, okay? Beef shank, mushroom risotto, Parmesan.